lot of drafting with players because it's a higher skill level. And since you are successful in some of the games that have teamfight tactics, that transfers here. You have a good chance to be above average, like above other players.
Great.
So I definitely suggest that you switch now that you know all the commons and uncommons in Kalheim, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with all the cards.
Okay, that's the first thing. Like you never go into the set unless you just want to have fun and don't want to win. Never go in it without knowing commons and uncommons.
Yeah.
Rares not that important. So okay, we jump into the draft. Don't do it yet.
Okay.
You're gonna go to the 17 lands for a second.
The website or the program?
The website.
Okay.
The program you never need to open.
Okay.
So when we start on the second pick, just refresh when we are on the second pick, refresh this page, and you're gonna give me the link to your draft. There is you see your last draft.
Yes.
Okay, you see the shareable links.
Yes.
Click on the draft. So for the first pick, you should always take a screenshot. I'm gonna take it for you this time. You should always take a screenshot because it's Arena. Arena doesn't share logs of first pick for whatever the reason. Doesn't matter. And then I can follow and you can follow your draft live. Like when you give me this link, it's gonna update. We're gonna refresh it every now and then, and it's gonna update live. So the big thing about it is, you know how you're drafting against. You know how the table works, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
You know what wheeling is.
Yes. Of course.
Okay, so which is the just a quick question? Which is the first card that wheels? Pick one pick.
Oh well, I would pick 7 or pick 9. Pick 8 would be the
Pick
last
nine.
one.
It's
Yeah.
pick nine.
Yeah.
Because there are 8 people, right? 8 people pick the card, and then you get a pack back.
Yeah.
So what this is gonna help us is to know, like we're gonna look at the signals and think about signals we are passing, and pick accordingly. But on pick 9, we are gonna go back to the pick one to see all the cards that are here, right?
Right.
And then because it's not gonna update like that fast. So when we are on pick 6, 7, 8, if we are thinking about like taking a card that helps our curve, maybe a 2-drop that's not on a high power level, but we know it's gonna help our curve. I'm just saying us like imagining things. This is not something that happens every time. Let's say on pick 7 we have a 2-drop that we can take. We have no 2-drops or 3-drops, so it's gonna fill our curve nicely. Or we have like a 4-drop or 5-drop that is quite a bit stronger than that 2-drop. Then we can check what is pack 1 pick 1 that we're gonna take a screenshot, or pack 2. You're not gonna go here, or pack 2 pick 2. So for the screenshot, it's easiest to do just. I'm gonna tell you. Don't open that.
Oh, okay.
Go to the pack one pick 2. We're gonna know exactly what is here, and on pick 10, we are gonna see exactly. No, don't go there.
Oh, okay.
You're not gonna have that. You're gonna have pack 1 pick 2.
Mm-hmm.
You are on a pick 10, and it's not saved yet.
Okay.
So you can only look back. It's gonna be easier when we start. You can only when you're on a pick 10. That was pack 1 pick 2, right? That wheeled.
Right.
So when we get to that when we get to that pick 10, we can see exactly which cards are missing from here. Do you have one screen or 2 screens?
I have 2 screens.
2 screens? Okay.
Yeah.
So you can have that on the second screen.
Okay.
And actually always have that on the second screen. So you can compare. You also for pack 1, pick 3, same pick 4. We can see exactly what everybody took. Now, maybe there were 5 green cards, maybe they were not even that good. If everybody took a green card that's not that good, probably the green is closed. So, yeah, that's the easy way that if you didn't do that already, that's a very easy way to make your win rate higher.
Okay.
Like everybody remembers things, but there is no need to remember absolutely everything. There is so much to think about in draft. So why not have something else do the thinking for us, right?
Yeah,
If
it's funny because you're saying this, and this feels like cheating because like that was always a skill before, is remembering like what wheels.
yeah,
Uh,
I mean, it's
but
still gonna be
hey,
still in your paper draft,
yeah,
but there is really no reason to have it because nobody remembers absolutely everything because you have enough things to think about. So you're not going to remember the worthless shit cards that were there.
hmm,
But if you're drafting people who are taking those worthless cards, it might it might be visible that people are forcing a color because
yeah,
they're taking very very bad cards in a color. So and leaving maybe much better cards in other color. So you're not gonna remember every trash card that you're never gonna put in your deck. But if those cards are missing from pick one, pick two, pick three, it gives us a signal.
fair.
So yeah, that was a skill. But now there are different skills you're working on. When you play Paper Magic, then you can use that skill. But really, no reason. Like if other people are doing this, you're just hindering yourself. You have a direct deck tracker, right? I saw it.
uh, I think so. Yeah,
But that's also cheating. But you just use all the resources that you can, so it's so you can win more, right?
yeah.
This is something that Arena does. Shares the logs. Everything here is normal and legal. So don't feel bad about
Okay, deal.
it. You can be like honest guy, and then you can do less and win less than others. Okay. So when we start, what you're gonna do? You're gonna tell me for whenever every pick comes. You tell me which cards do you see as picks. We do not have time to talk about all the cards.
Okay,
You are gonna tell me which cards you see that are
even
picks
if
for
it's a,
you, that are
even if
actual
it's a,
picks you're considering to take.
okay, even if it's
And you're not,
clear,
what?
like even if it's completely clear that I'm gonna take something, like if there's that the if my pack one pick one is the make angels card, I
I
should
knew you
still
were gonna say that. The Starfam Unleashed, yeah.
yeah, I should still talk about the other cards in general, just out of
But you tell
practice,
me which
right?
cards are pick. Which cards are pick. If that's the only pick, sure. You gotta tell me because I don't know what you're thinking.
Yep.
There might be extremely powerful card that you do not value highly, but I'm not in your head, so I don't know.
Great.
So
All right.
listen to me. I think this is a pick. If there is something completely busted, you do not have to talk much about it like that. Like that's a complete bomb, and then we can talk about more things. But you're never gonna make an actual pick. Uh, you're gonna click on the card once. Never make an actual pick, so we have time to talk about things.
Okay. Awesome.
Since there is like 60, 70 seconds. And every time, don't worry, in the 10 seconds before or sooner, I'm gonna tell you which card to click on so we can continue talking, and then it is gonna be auto-picked for us after the timer ends.
Awesome. That seems smart.
Right.
Okay. And then once again, once I'm on pick two, that's when I refresh the 17 lands and send you the link.
Yeah, you can do it on pick 3, it's the same.
Okay.
And this is something that should become natural to you after some drafts, not right away. Looking at those picks that can come, that can will, because it is that's an easy way to be much better, just to draft better.
Yeah, very cool. I like it. Okay, pack one, pick one. Obviously, Feed the Serpent's a strong removal card, but a tough color. Reflections. I think this card is good. I think this card's really good. Probably not like the top bomb in the world, but definitely playable. But definitely happy to play it. This is actually a really weak pack otherwise. I hate Raven Form. I hate Hailstorm Valkyrie. Razor Draugur's okay.
So you're just looking at the reflections and feed, right?
Yeah, just reflections and feed. And unironically,
Right.
probably the green, the land is the third best card.
Yeah, the land is fine, but I think I would just go for the feed here. Just click once.
Yeah.
The reflections in some decks it is just worthless.
Okay.
In others, it's fine because you are paying 5 mana to do absolutely nothing.
Right. Right.
Or for now, like if it copies one thing, if it's less than 5, it's still bad. If it copies 2 things, it's fine, and then it needs to copy 3 and so on. So what is
Um,
what is it here?
The 17 lands hasn't updated. Okay, so I don't technically have a color, so it's okay. I like Augury Raven. I like this land. This card, Blizzard Brawl, can be pretty good. I'm undecided on this card. I think it's okay or great.
I like to pick priests
Okay,
when you have enough snow lands already,
yeah. So
because it's kind of shitty without them.
I only like to part the realm in like tempo decks.
Or a
would-
lot of sagas. When you have a lot of sagas, it's pretty good.
Oh, okay,
Because
cool.
on the third step of the saga, you can put a pause. You can vial the third. Click on the raven.
Yeah, okay,
Uh,
good. That was my pick too. All right.
so while you can use Depart the Realm, you know how sagas work. You get the third counter, and it doesn't sacrifice immediately. It sacrifices after the third step resolves.
Yeah, I was gonna say
So
it puts
you
it on the
can
stack.
so you can bounce your saga, and the third step still resolves, and you still have saga.
Okay, here's the link. I'm sending it to you now.
Okay.
All right. Best cards in this pack: Stalwart Valkyrie, Mass Vandal. That seems high. Frenzied Raider, I think, is pretty good. Doomscar Titan is a game ender, but not for
It's
every
not really
archetype.
game ender. It's game ender in the right situations. In the
Yeah.
bad situations, it is a very, very understated creature.
Or Frenzied
I would
Raider.
still go for the Vandal here. It is such a versatile card.
This Vandal this early? Oh, okay.
Yes, this early. Over the Valkyrie. You're gonna have enough flyers if you end up in blue, white. If you end up in black, white, Valkyrie is great, yeah. But Vandal just it gives you a 2-drop, so you do not have to pick. It's fine to get some powerful 2-drops early, because then you do not have to force the 2-drops in later in the packs. And
Okay.
by forcing the 2-drops later in the packs, you must fill out your curves sometimes. Sometimes, if you do not have 2-drops or 3-drops, like you're just gonna get overwhelmed by any deck. So by having some 2-drops early and amazing ones like the Vandal, you avoid that situation, so you can make power picks later. So what do you see here?
Inga Runize is okay in certain decks. I obviously like Augury Raven. I really like Lindworm, but not this early. But I do like this card. So many cards have trouble getting through this. I hate this card with a burning passion. I hate
Click on the
Raven
Inga.
Form.
Click on the Inga just once and continue talking.
Which one?
Inga.
Oh,
nice.
okay, yeah. I hate Craven Hulk. I hate pretty much every other card in this deck.
Actually, let's take the Raven. Click on the Raven. Click on the Raven. Then, so you don't like it. So you think you were gonna pick the Raven, right?
Yeah, I was gonna pick the Raven in this situation.
So yeah, Raven just works well in any deck. The blue seems kind of open. Like both of those blue cards are fine.
Yeah.
The Lindworm is much better than in probably any previous set because it's kind of slow. Everything is kind of slow. The creatures are not huge. The life gain on the 6-drop is great to stabilize better than the trample. So what do you see here?
Here, I don't see much. I mean, we already have one double black card. Obviously, the Stalwart Valkyrie is the strong. Well, Elderfang Disciple can be really good too. I would pick Stalwart Valkyrie here, almost certainly.
Seems like we are gonna be blue. If I would pick a black card, I would go for the Port of Karfel, and I think I just click on the port.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's not the most busted card, but a lot of decks work well with picks. The equipment that creates treasures. And then these lands make much more sense.
Whoa, this is good. This card is good, right? I'm not
That's
crazy.
really late, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm not crazy. Obviously, I'm not picking that necessarily. So blue looks hella open then. The blue-red land is still here. Bergstrider's here. There's a lot of cards that take over Bergstrider though, so that's nothing.
I think you still take the Bergstrider here.
Okay, instead of
it is the Iger is the best card here, but then you're losing the Vandal and the Serpent. We didn't see any red really coming to us.
None.
The second pick I think is the Fjord, just to get that There's
Sure.
some good splashes in red, and so you can get that snow on time.
Yeah.
That's like any snow land that's blue or green is premium.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
definitely premium. And
that's
now we're still seeing no red, so that we knew blue was open. Red could be closed by from everything that we saw. So the thing is, picking a red card, it doesn't, even though that card is great. If nobody's blue, nobody's gonna splash for the giant. So what do you think about this?
it's struggle. I don't think it's close.
Yeah, this is easy. And now we didn't take the red card, which we don't even know if it would work in our deck.
Yeah, this is great because
Oh my
I also feel this is a late struggle. Like in some packs, this could be pick one.
Yeah,
So,
this is very, very late. The card is great.
yeah.
And we have the Vandal, feed. No problem if we don't play feed. Wow.
Oh boy. There's still a rune here, and the rare. This, well, I mean, I guess this only works in some decks, but
You're gonna have Berserkers and Elves in black. If you end up blue, you're gonna have some Changelings as well, which are Elves or Berserkers. So I think taking the Avenger here is not the worst. Bind is fine, but we expect to get a lot of blue.
yeah, these.
So what can we will? On pick one. Sorry, I didn't take the screenshot this time. The easiest way, okay, that's the pick. Yeah, the easiest way to take the screenshot is just Alt print screen and paste it here, like
Okay.
this. Alt print screen and just paste it in any Discord channel. Make your own Discord channel. It's just for you.
Okay, cool.
And now we can think about what is gonna wheel from the. Now is the time where you look. You don't have to do it now. Tell me about the picks, but now is the time that you look what can wheel.
The best pack cards in this pack, or the only card in this pack is
Click on the
Razor
Scald.
Draugr.
Just click on the Scald.
On which one?
Master
Oh.
Scald.
Oh, sure.
And walk me. So you wanted to be the Yeti?
No, I don't. I was gonna pick the Augur, Razor Draugr or whatever. Wow, that's cool. And so is this. So what? Okay. So what didn't wheel? The Blizzard Brawl. Depart the Realm. Or no, Depart the Realm is there. Berserker. Both Berserkers.
The Mirror Lake was taken. The Augury is a fine card. We do not know if we are. I think we can take the Priest. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This is not a very important pick. Just because then we have the Burst Rider. We kind of want to get some Snowlands, but we don't have any, so the Priest could be terrible. It is no problem that you didn't take it. What do you think about this?
Skull Raid.
It's my bet.
probably.
Yeah, Skull Raid is fine. Okay, so the green cards are not really willing, but there was only Horizon Seeker, Blizzard Brawl in the last pack. Nothing that special. What about this?
Just take the land.
Sure. The land, both of the lands. Sorry, the Great Hall is not on color, but you just need to get 2 white. And if you do not have a lot of tap lands, it is no problem for us to just play some picks, or maybe have some other ways to gain treasures. Probably not, and then use this land in the late game, because a few tap lands is not gonna hurt any draft unless everything is very aggressive. I think we just take the effigy here because we are not 100% sure in what colors we are. This can make anything. Like we are seeing some white cards wheeling. Can you change the view just on the top right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. What do you think about this?
I mean, that is a pack mate, but that's also an on-color rare. And also, I mean, maybe the Raven wheels, maybe the Arcanist wheels, even though we have no reason to play it right now. The Priest could wheel, but don't I just take pack mate here? Like, because I don't know I don't know how good this card is.
It is pretty good. Like it always trades and gives you the best card in your deck on top. So it is pretty damn good. I think I would also, even though black was so open, but I think I would still go for the packmate because our black is still nothing that special.
Yeah, that's what I was. Well, yeah, we have an okay removal spell. Like we don't have cut.
It's only one card that we have. 2 green cards are better than all the black cards that we have. Even though that's a really good rare.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
So I think you put the black cards on the right.
Yeah. And then I guess that's really a black card too.
And the Kennel Master.
Yeah.
Put the Blast in the sideboard. The Warhorn Blast.
Where's it at? Oh, right there.
That's not gonna be played.
okay.
Put the removal on the left of the cards. The struggle. Put a struggle. There we go. So what do you think about this pick?
Rune of Might is really good. It's Rune of Might, right?
Yeah, Rune of Might is extremely powerful.
Yeah.
In the end, we might not be blue, even though blue was pretty open for us. But we might not receive a good blue cards. Like Golgari is a possibility here since black was so open. The rune is just amazing. This is this rune and the what's the name? The white rune. Those are just game changing.
Yeah,
Having equipment giving you +2/+2 makes everything a threat. Having lifelink makes you impossible to race. So what do you think about this?
Mm. I don't know. I mean, the best card in the pack is Bound in Gold, but we don't even know for white. This card has been super underwhelming for me. This card
That card is
requires.
pretty good if you're in those colors. Like just 3/2 menace is good.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I think we just take the Sculptor of Winter because green looks really good from what we have,
Okay, it's funny.
and
I
if
wouldn't even have
you drop-
considered this card.
which we're kind of lacking. So, and if you get some Snowlands, it's gonna be much better than a 2-drop. You can move Rune of Might to the even further left. Okay, what do you think about this?
So once again, the best card in the pack is Maja. Probably second is between these two cards. Tormentor's Helmet is pretty good, but I'm certainly not splashing it.
So we're still staying pretty damn open
Yeah.
if we take Maya, and we saw really good white cards wheeling.
Yeah, the
Really?
Stalwart Valkyrie was the second last pick.
So our blue is not much better than our white. So I think we just take the Maya.
Yeah. Okay.
Other pick is the rune. Okay, what do you think about this?
Okay, I don't know if I'm insane, but Rune Crown seems impossible to pick or to pass here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna click it. Yeah. So the way I'm thinking about it is that this card just gets better throughout this draft, and it's like okay by itself because, but we also have a Rune of Might. It's expensive by itself. Don't get me wrong, but
So I mean, you pay 3 for equipment that gives you +2/+2 for 2, and it doesn't even cost you an actual card. So
yeah, it's insane here.
that's pretty damn good.
Rootless U has been hit or miss for me. Obviously, there's just
Yeah,
not
it's just
many.
Lindworm and some rares that
Yeah.
it gets.
It doesn't get much. Oh, interesting. So there's 4 good white cards, and 1 good black card, and nothing else. So there's these 4 and this, and then trash.
So seems like people change. We saw some. So what do you think? What you take the white card here? Which would you take?
I'd probably take Iron Verdict.
It is close, but I think you take the Valkyrie here.
Deal. I knew it was
Even
gonna be between
though
those
the
two.
Seeker is really good as well, especially with your Rune Crown. You could use some 2-drops, sure. Oh wow, again some crazy black.
Oh, now I
Tell me
don't know
about it.
which one. I don't. I defer to you. I have no idea which card to pick out of these 3. I'd be upset
Okay. So we lose 1, 2, 3, 4. We lose some cards if we go in black. I think we should be either black or white. So I think I would just take the Story Seeker here. It fits
Okay.
very well. The Draugr helm is amazing, but I think we are just gonna pick the Story Seeker. We saw both white and black be pretty open,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure that we are not gonna be going away into black, because now that will be the time where you look at the things that can wheel. And there was really nothing that special to wheel in black, unless they don't take the rare. But I think there is almost no way that a rare is gonna be there.
Right.
Sure, get another 2-drop. Master Scald is nice if you get more runes, because we can just be safe and we can just play all the runes on our creatures and get them back later with Master Scald.
I think white's open.
Yeah, yeah. White was open, so blue seemed open. I think you can move blue to the right.
Okay.
Blue did seem open for us,
And then it died.
but yeah. So it could be. Oh, I don't. You said that you don't understand what's going on every single time, but it's not like that. A lot of people don't even choose their main colors in the first pack, right? We didn't choose our main color in the first pack.
Sure.
We're gonna take the Lindworm here.
Oh, my fault. Sorry.
We didn't because there is what there is a U that can come later if it's on pick 5 if green's very open. But we could use we have enough life gain, like 2 seekers. Our early game is completely fine, so we can just go for some late game for our deck. Also, the Rune of Might gives trample, so the room is gonna be better. So what do you think about this?
Probably Braggart. We don't have a true 4-drop, so
Yeah, take the Braggart. Yeah.
because both of these
We
I
do
can
not
get
need
out
the
early.
effigy. We maybe not need a single one. So yeah, there is really no reason to take that.
Is this?
Oh, we are gonna go for the rune now. That card is kind of meh. You do not even have good creature types for it to buff.
I could play this card and just get it out with Rune Crown, right?
Yeah, but it's not enough. I think we just take the Mammoth Growth. We could use some interaction. We don't have interaction. So what I do usually, put my 1-drops, put your 1-drop on the 2-drops. Beautiful Story Seeker even revealed.
Oh my goodness.
Put the Rune Crown further to the left, not on the Scamfire. Further to the left, to the left. There we go. Put Rune of Might on the Rune Crown. Put the Mammoth Growth and the Rune of Mortality on the Rune Crown. So what do you think about this?
I hate this pack. That's what I think about it. It's sad for us. We're passing like a really. Is this card good? Creatures you can.
Yeah, it is
focus
good.
on.
Both sides are good.
Yeah. Is it splashable?
No, it's not that
Damn.
good. You click on the Shimmering Veil here.
Okay.
Because white is very open, we are gonna reveal at least one of those white cards. We do not really need both of those. And like this, we can play the Rune of Mortality. Put this Rune of Mortality that you have on the Rune Crown. There we go. So this is what I do. Like further to the left are things that do not affect the board, that are not creatures, but are not removal. And then you have removal, and then you have the actual curve. So it's easier for you to see the curve. Move the Infernal Pet away. Just that's.
Oh yeah, I hate this card.
So what do you think about this?
Another sad pack, but I do get the choice of a couple of good cards like Stalwart, Lindworm. I don't think I want another one of these. Mass Vandal for sure. Shimmer Drift Veil is also good, and Blue White Land.
So click on the U. We will click on the Rootless U. The last time we got the Lindworm on the wheel. So maybe people that need Lindworms already got them. So we expect that to get that back. The Vandal is great. The Vandal is just great. So kind of sad to pass that. But with the Rootless U and maybe 2 Lindworms, this is like very solid late game. And we can go into the late game because of the 3 story Seekers that gain us life and the Rune Crown that can equip them. And now we have the best rune. So now we can easily go into the late game. And now equipment is going to be a higher pick for us. Because Rune Sustenance just makes it impossible for anything to race you. And we are okay with getting like a lot of grindy cards now. The Master Scald is great in this deck right now because it can get us back the runes. Same for the Master Scald that can wheel.
Okay.
Sorry, I just wanted to talk a bit about the things.
No, please.
I mean, you would have picked the rune, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not even close. I would pick the pick here.
Okay. Is there anything else you're considering?
I don't know how good this card is.
It's not bad in our deck with 2 runes.
And then we don't have any
Maybe.
removal, but this isn't the best removal to splash.
No.
So it would be between Pick, Steel, and Seeker, and then I'm pretty sure I have a set of these, so I don't have to worry about that.
I think you take the pick. Actually it's 100%. The forest would be fine because we have the sculptor, but it's not like we really need it. The seeker can wheel.
Yeah.
It wheeled. It was pick 13 or something last time we got it.
Do we need it? Oh man. Okay, so there's an on-color duel. There's this card, which is kind of late, but
It's shit. That card is shit unless you have like 12 snow lands.
I just expected like pack 3, pick 5, someone to be in snow.
So there, I think it's between the brawl, even though the brawl is not that good, and the tree line.
Okay, yeah, That's why I was sad that this was here because I feel
And
like
I
we
think
need
you
a
can
tree
take the
line.
brawl because you really lack removal in this deck. It's not that important to get the removal, and we don't have anything for snow, even though this is a really good land to get. Just because it's on color, right? It makes it easier to play out our deck. So what do you think about this?
There's about to be 3 ushers in our deck. No, I guess I could take another Master Scald. I know that this card feels oppressive when I play against it. So it's between Usher and Baskir, maybe.
I think we take the Shieldmate. We're gonna build the one Scald. We don't need many more. We do not have sagas to get back just runes, which is still good. But this is a very good equipment carrier that we have, like because it creates a body as well.
Could pick another pick here.
That seems fine, like with our runes especially. And now it's very easy for us to play Rune of Mortality with 2 picks, with Shimmering Veil. Not very hard thing to do.
It's
Make
not.
anything.
Is it possible to play the feed at this point?
Yeah, but though we don't really need the double splash.
Okay.
You can remove all the black and blue cards from your deck.
Okay. It's like not. Okay, I'll do it later. It's making it hard on me.
Okay.
I mean, I probably overvalue this card, but this card has been really, really good for me in this set. And it's the only pick in this pack.
Yeah, just take the God's Guardian. Doesn't matter. We don't really want to play it, but it's fine. And we did wheel both of these that we expected to wheel.
Yeah.
So this is something that we like from the first 2 packs. We can know what colors are open. It can always change. Like people can open a bomb in their color. We just take the Master Skull though.
Oh, a second one. Okay.
The second one, yeah. With all of these runes, it's really solid for us.
Okay.
And we shouldn't wheel any more Master Skulls. Beautiful.
Okay. So the Mass Vandal wield.
So we are in the right colors.
Yeah.
So
Is there any consideration for this garbage card just because it fills out our curve a little better?
It's fine, but Vandal is so powerful.
Yeah.
It deals with so many things that there is no way.
Oh, and then I guess we get a 4-drop anyways. Or I guess
No,
I could
let's
take
get
the last.
that card is not that good. We have one already. Let's just take the snow-covered plains. We have enough playables.
Yep.
And just move all the blue cards and black cards to the sideboard.
Which is hard to do in this view.
You can do it later. No problem. Yeah, and we got all of these Story Seekers back. We still take the Story Seeker. Yeah, so what's good about the Mentor in this deck? We have a lot of equipment. It gives us 2 bodies that can carry that equipment. So it's fine. It's completely fine. But there is no need for that. Take the champion. Maybe we're gonna need it in some deck. Put it in the sideboard though.
Okay.
And we got another. Okay, this is like extremely late. This was not expected. You cannot expect the skull, like it's a good splash for some decks to get it like this late. Okay, it's easy. Okay, yeah, just remove everything. No need to pull it. Just click on it.
Oh, okay. All right, that's everything.
You can change the view. How many lands do you have? Can you click on the draft deck? Click on your deck stats.
Oh yeah, right here. They probably put in 17. Yeah.
Okay, it looked like you moved one for me. So just click on the arrow in the middle of the screen. Go to the search section, top left. Write T, colon, CR. Press enter.
What did that? Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah.
What?
It helps. And you can have your own way, but I think it's the best that you just move everything that is not a creature and doesn't create a creature to the left, just to the further left.
Oh,
No, those are all creatures. Those
yeah.
above that, those are all creatures.
So you want me to move like all these further left?
Yes. Like you can do it like that. Move the Usher on the 2 drops.
The
Usher of the Fallen.
where's it at?
It's a
Oh,
1 drop.
oh my goodness. Yeah.
And move the Struggle and Blizzard Brawl in between these two.
Just like right
in
here.
between. No, no. Okay, you can click on the arrow. Click on the arrow. Again.
The arrow? Okay.
Yeah. And move the Struggle to the left, in the middle of these two piles. There we go. And the Blizzard Brawl on there as well.
There
The
it
Blizzard
is.
Brawl is on the left. There we go. So now you have everything that's because these things on the left, they're not gonna Rune of Sustenance, blah blah blah, not gonna affect the board unless you have a creature. Maybe I put the card or spells there. Everything that is not a creature and doesn't act as a removal. Then we have only 2 removal spells, and then we have all the creature spells, and you know what our curve is. Now click on the arrow. There is no need to have this anymore, even though you like it. We are not splashing anything probably. So now you're gonna do the cuts, and you're gonna walk me through it. Of course, if you have nothing to say about anything, then don't. There is no need for you to.
Okay. Well, the first cut so far is the easiest. Is that I'm not playing a double spell deck, so I don't need Scorn Effigy. The only thing is I feel Creature Light. No, I'm not. Okay. So, oh, of course I'm not Creature Light. Okay, so I'll cut that. I can't cut any of the removal. So far, I'm gonna try not to cut any of the runes. I might not need Mammoth Growth, but I'm not playing Mammoth Growth. The only thing that makes me feel iffy about this is that we're so removal light. I could treat Mammoth Growth as if it were removal in a really limited kind of way. So I'm definitely playing Rune with the 3 runes. I'm not splashing anything. Do I need 2 Old Vein picks? And I don't even have any 1 cost to carry it. Maybe I'll start by cutting. No, not that one. Maybe I'll start by cutting 1 pick and see where I end up. I don't know. You're probably gonna change all this. I'm just pretending like you're not here. First of all, also.
No, you. I want to hear what. I want to see what you're gonna do.
I don't need.
Now, always worry about the lands later.
Yeah, but I also what I'm thinking is that I think I want to play 16 lands. No, I can't.
Okay, that's
play
15 right
lands.
now.
I can't play 16 lands. Oh, I should put in. How do I put it back in?
That's 15.
Yeah. How do I? All right. So, anyways, I need to do more cuts. Not cutting that. Not cutting. Probably not cutting. 4 Story Seekers. I don't know if that's too many. Sculptor of Winter. I do have 2. Plus, it's just like a decent 2-drop. So that's probably worth it. Might be cutting. Probably not cutting. 3 Master Scalds. Might be a bit much. But I do have literally half my deck is runes or artifacts. Stalwart Valkyrie is obviously not getting cut. Maja's not getting cut. Maybe I'll start by cutting 1 here, 1 here. And that gives me 40. So, where am I at? No 3-drops. Do I need a 3-drop though? Because I have so many. Like, Pickaxe is a 3-drop. These could be 3-drops. Rune Crown is a 3-drop. My removal is what? It's a Foretell plus. I mean, this could be a. No, that can't be a 3-drop. This could be played on turn 3 with another Story Seeker. So maybe it's okay I don't have 3-drops, but what are my options anyways? My options are Goldmaw Champion, which could be good. I don't have any flying. I didn't get any kites. I have 2 flyers. Gold Maul Champion could be okay. I'm not splashing anything. There's always a chance to bring back Mammoth Grove. I don't think... so if I did that, what would I cut? Is it better than a 4th Story Seeker? So then my deck looks like this. I'm gonna submit this for review. This is where
Okay. So, basically, Ray of Splashing, the Rune of Mortality is Crown, Shimmering Veil, and the pick. So with this, you have Rune of Sustenance and Rune of Might. These are the Rune of Sustenance and Rune of Might are the most powerful runes. So you really want to have that pick as an equipment, and you have a ton of early game, and you have all of these life gain 2-drops. So it's really, it profits you so much to put any rune on the pick. So you're definitely putting the pick in. And we have a lot of creatures. It's no problem to play a ton of removal with this many. A ton of... it's not even a ton of, it's just 3 equipment with all of these. So you're going to put a pick in, that's for sure.
Like, an extra one? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna cut 1 2-drop. So Sculptor of Winter is cool, but it's just 2 snowlands. You gotta get it on time. We're just gonna cut that one. Okay. Let me see. Rune. Blizzard Brawl Struggle. You have what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 creatures. That's more than enough. Creatures. The U is probably worse than the Scald in your deck, but the 2 Scalds are enough. Now, I would be hesitant to play 16 lands with this deck because you really want to have the 2-drop and you want to have 3 mana on 3. But still, I think it's fine. You do not have any sec lands. Nothing costs that much because you have the picks, right? So it's easy for you to get to the mana that you need. Can you? Okay, just so I can see the sideboard. The Braggart is fine. You have the flyers to carry your equipment. This is way too many late game for a deck with 16 lands, but a ton of early game and the picks and the runes help you a ton to just play 16 lands.
Okay.
So this is a very rare scenario where it's okay. But let's see. 1 second. You see all these 2-drops that you have. They get so much better with a pick. They become actual threat, especially when there is something on the pick. Do we go greedy for 16 or 17? Like 17 is more safe.
Yeah, the only thing I was thinking is that this deck probably wants to cast this on turn 5. So, or even turn 4.
You can cast this earlier. You can cast it cheat it in with the picks. Yeah. That's also a big thing. Cheat it with the picks and then play a land.
Yeah, so I was thinking maybe we go 17, and can we cut this combo? Because without it, we don't have late game.
No, we never cut the Lindworm, I think. What we can do is cut a U for
a land.
No, for a Scald, but we're gonna see if that's something that works for us. I think we play it like that. We can also play the champion if they play almost no. If they have like low number of creatures and some good early blockers. But that would be my deck. 7, 8, 7. You need more. You still need more white, so this is fine. The Veil Connect is both. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, I really want to see how you play. Now, this deck, we can build it differently. I think this is the best way to build it. The sideboard is fine, like the champion, maybe another land on the play. The God's Guardian, maybe even the Hornblast. The Mammoth Growth is pretty good in our deck, so
yeah,
because we do like that interaction. So let me see. 1 second.
Would you ever go Mammoth Grove over 1 Story Seeker?
Mammoth Growth or Run Story Secret. I was just nice. I was just thinking about that if that's something we want to do. But the deck seems fine enough without that, so I would just play it as it is and board in the Mammoth Growth if we need it.
Okay.
So we're on what 1 hour and 12 minutes now. Do you want to get a game in, or do you need to take a break? We can do it
I
later,
don't
or
I don't mind. We could do a game if you have time, as long as